else you want me to read on before I disappear off into the night? There is a fresh reading for you all at 9:30, by the way. Yeah, we'll be completely screwed if Harry's going to save her. Beyonce and Megsy, Beyonce and Megsy. Isn't like Beyonce? She's a Virgo, isn't she? God, what's it with Virgos and grifters, man? Dear me. Harry's a Virgo, married a grifter. Let's have a look how Beyonce feels towards Meghan. Let's have a look. Oh, strength there. Okay, so the strength card is the card of Leo. She's quite opinionated on her. Actually, at this particular moment in time, it's quite a positive review so far. I see. We've got the Empress crossing over. She feels quite motherly towards her. I think there's something to do with Beyonce's mother. Remember, Beyonce's mother and Doris were photographed together at that art exhibition thing that Harry and Megsy sponsored. So, yeah. I think it's very much a relationship through the parents, you know? We've got the Two of Wands above. She wants us to walk through the doorway. Oh my goodness. And the Page of Air underneath. Beyonce is a little bit more involved with Megsy right at this moment in time. I think they've had a rocky relationship. But here is a person who is very positive of Megsy. The Page of Air underneath it all. It's a definite kind of, as much as Beyonce gives the impression she isn't all about drama and Kardashians, and she's kind of above it all. She's kind of ethereal, you know, but she likes the drama. This girl likes the drama. Why is she wanting to walk Megsy through a door? Is this some kind of weird Hollywood thing? And there's a Seven of Swords. There's some deceit and lies there somewhere. Okay. King of Wands. There is some deceit and lies there. There's some dodgy contracts as well. I don't think Beyonce, I think she thinks warmly of her, but it's stuff to do with the mothers coming through more than anything else. That King of Wands, that's going to be that Miss Anne Carryman guy, or potentially. What does Beyonce feel when she talks about Megsy? What she think of? You're going straight to tradition, straight to the Hierophant, basically. And justice. Megsy's Beyonce is using Megsy to settle what she sees as old scores. She's useful for her. Beyonce wants to kind of like gently, it's almost like she wants to gently unpick things. She doesn't like traditionalism at all. At all. But that justice card surrounding her, she thinks she's in the right. It's potentially a Libra as well, mind. The Three of Cups. She just wants to have a good time. And the Sun. I think we're going to get something from Beyonce this summer for some reason. But that King of Wands. That King of Wands, that could be, I mean, it could be a whole plethora of people. But it's definitely going to be somebody who's a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. I wonder if she ends up doing or having her photos taken or something with that weird photographer dude. You know who I mean. You know who I mean. Because he's a Sagittarius. Let's have a look at Meghan and Beyonce. It's definitely getting it through the mothers. Maybe Megsy thinks she's a better singer or dancer than Beyonce, you know, because narcissists like a delusion as much as anyone else. Let's have a look. What have we got? The Five of Cups. Okay, it's not an easy relationship. It upsets her. I think she can't read Beyonce. That's really interesting. She can't read Beyonce, like her energy or anything about her. And there's the Page of Cups. What's crossing over? She wants a good life. She wants an enjoyable life. And what she's telling Beyonce is a load of stuff about the hierarchy and the monarchy. And we're talking about the children's positions within the royal family and how George, Charlotte, and Louis are one thing, and Aldi and Little are completely different things. And she's telling Beyonce, and Beyonce's believing her because Beyonce believes her. Eight of Swords. She's petrified of Beyonce, you know. She's absolutely frightened of her. Ace of Cups, spirits. Love, what she wants to be adored. And the Eight of Swords crossing over. This isn't an easy relationship. Beyonce likes her, but like in Megsy's kind of energy, Megsy's like, yeah, but does she like me like she likes Adele? Or does she like me like she likes, you know, her mom? Is she cool with me? Does she see my family like her? Does she like because I'm with Harry? And does she understand this? And do I do this? And do I do that? Would she like me better if I dumped Harry? Would she like me better if I had more kids? There's something there that makes Meghan second guess the conversation, the relationship a lot. And I feel like she feels she's always treading on a fine line with Beyonce, but Beyonce is just straight up in her energy, comfortable with who she is and comfortable with how she brings it. And Megsy's in a bit of awe of it, to be honest. But one of the things that Megsy has told Beyonce is how her children were treated less than because Megsy was an American biracial woman. That's how she's pitching it to Beyonce, and Beyonce's really drank that Kool-Aid. The 10 of Wands, burden relieved. Okay. think they might be borrowing her private jet a lot. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse there. That's not a surprise. That's Megsy through and through. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. She's scared about a loss of control. She likes to know where she is with everyone all the time. And if she doesn't feel like she's on top billing with any person, no matter who they are, she's going to try and bring them down. The lovers surrounding her thoughts on Beyonce. Does anybody know what star sign Jay-Z is? I don't know what star sign Jay-Z is. Has anyone got his birthday? He's a Scorpio? Yes, I don't know. December 4th. He's Sagittarius. The Seer of Fire, the King of Wands. I feel like Jay-Z is more into knowing and the story of Harry and Megsy than maybe Beyonce is. Don't shoot the messenger, I'm just telling you. And I feel like Doris is the way that they communicate through the mothers more than directly to Beyonce. But Megsy's energy with Beyonce was just straight up, I am completely cool with who I am. I'm completely cool with whatever you're telling me. La da da da. And Megsy is just like, oh my God, I don't want to look like a twerp. We have got the Queen of what's too late for that. We have got the Queen of Wands in reverse here coming up for Megsy and Beyonce. So Megsy's going to fall on her face a little bit. She's going to kind of screw things up somehow. She's going to make her image look a little bit worse somehow. I don't know how she's going to do that, but that's definitely coming up for her. The lovers surrounding Megsy. Now that could well just mean that she wants to like be best friends. She wants them to be like soulmates. She wants it to be like, oh, I'm Beyonce's bestie, even though I can't dance. Yeah, she's worried about losing her ear. It's the worst thing that could happen. She wants to be accepted by Beyonce's crew so much. She is absolutely petrified. This is the worst thing anyone can do to Megsy, is put a spoke in the wheel of Beyonce potential romance there. And we do have got the Strength card coming up. So I feel like something embarrassing is going to happen for her, potentially, with and Beyonce is she will think Beyonce finds it unsavory. However, the Strength card and the Sun card, I wonder if there is something that they've got coming down the pipeline together. Let's pray it's not a duet. So yeah, that Leo card, she's really going to come out with something towards the end of the year, and the sun shining on it, bringing attention to it. Maybe she's going to do the 45 by 45 or whatever, how old she is, and Beyonce's going to tweet it or Instagram it so everyone can go and look at Megsy's American Beijiara abattoir or whatever it's called. But yeah, that's what I see. She's absolutely frightened of her. That's what I see.